la you so much for coming to join us for Unity's World Day of Prayer. This is one of my personal favorite days because you can feel it already settling into the space, can't you? There's a consciousness that is happening all around the planet right now. All those different time zones that kicked off World Day of Prayer, and it's building momentum, and it's gathering this energy field of love and possibility as we are being called this year to hold the High Watch. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We have the fabulous Christine Tullis as our musical inspiration today. Yes, we can definitely send love to her. And we are blessed with having a labyrinth here in the sanctuary, which will also be available once we move through. It'll be part of the service. The labyrinth will be open to everyone. The sanctuary will be open until 11 p.m. tonight, and then it will reopen again at 6:30 in the morning. And you are welcome to come back at any time during the day. If you'd like to walk the labyrinth, if you'd like to just sit in the space that's being created here as we hold space together. So if you're watching online, welcome. We know that there is no time and space in consciousness. And so this holding of the High Watch that we're doing is large enough and big enough and wide enough to blanket the entire planet, and that includes you. So for those who don't know who I am, I'm Reverend Deanne Morency. I'm the senior minister here, and prayer is one of the foundations of my life, which is why this particular day is so important to me, and the gift that Unity brings to the world of affirmative prayer is just such a powerful, powerful, transformative way of being with our divinity. So we're going to start off. This is a very contemplative service, so I'm just going to invite you to allow it to move through you and around you. Christine is going to lead us in an opening song, and then Gus is going to lead us in an opening prayer.
So many of you may know this song already. It's We Are Opening. And there's a chorus I'd love you to join me for, and it just goes, we are opening, we are opening, we are opening, we are opening. And I'll sing the verses for you, but the next chorus is slightly different, but the words are, we are rising up, we are rising up. But you'll hear it. You'll feel the rhythm of the song, and I bet a bunch of you know it already. So.
We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love.
Yeah, if you can face the camera, that would be great.
We are gathered for this beautiful evening to hold the high watch. Our true nature is divine presence on earth. We are spirit incarnate. As we align with this truth of our being, we align with the high vibrations of walking the high watch. For we affirm we are beacons of light. We are light energy, eternal beings of energy. We live eternally in our unique expression, only one of us forever in eternity. And each of us bless the earth and the universe by walking and aligning with our true selves of the divine presence within. And in that awareness and in that eternal moment, we are beacons of light and automatically on the higher watch, and lifting up everything and everyone and ripples through the whole universe. So I thank all of you for being here and for being a part of this sacred World Day of Prayer, where we affirm we're beacons of light, and we have the light that shines on the high watch at all times when we're aware of this alignment. And so it is. Amen.
So we come together at this time to connect with Divine Spirit, that holy essence that lives deep, deep inside each one of us in our own unique way. This is a poem by Rumi speaking to this divine essence that we can connect with within ourselves. It's called There Is a Way.
So there is a way between my heart and yours. Yes? Thank you, Christine. It's beautiful.
Welcome.
And when we say yes to holding the high watch, what are we really saying yes to? That's what I am continually asking myself. Part of why I believe I am here and why I believe we're all here is that we're here to be the space, the place that is love. Like real love, not love that judges or love that needs things to look a certain way or love that has a preference for something, but love that is pure and clear and infinite, that is the very essence of who we each are. The love that transcends the circumstances and the situations that we find ourselves in. I don't know about you, but I find myself in them a lot. That invite me continually to show up as more love, to try to see more love in the world, in each other. So for me, holding the high watch is something that I'm doing for myself. I'm holding something for myself, my humanness that might be kicking and screaming and throwing a little tantrum and wishing that things were a different way than what they actually are. I don't know, anybody in here relate with that energy at all? And that I'm being invited to hold myself, to hold those parts of myself that are in pain or hurting or lonely or sad. What we believe in unity is that the main cause of our suffering is a sense of separation. It's a sense of forgetting the truth of who we are. And so holding the high watch for me is about reminding myself who I am. And the natural extension of that is that if I'm reminding myself of who I am, then I am naturally also reminding myself of who you are. And that's our invitation again and again and again and again. All those people that we rub up against, you know who I'm talking about. All that energy, that friction, all the ways that we come up against events or experiences in our life, and they're just weighing us down for whatever reason. The invitation there is always to hold ourselves and all of it gently. And it's even true for the joy in our life. The things that bring us joy, the things that make us feel lighter, the things that make us feel energized and enthused and creative. There's actually even more available to you than what you're experiencing right now. There's more creativity, there's more joy. Can you hold the high watch for yourself to never settle for what is showing up, because as divine beings, there is always more love, more joy, more creativity, more love. So holding the high watch means that we're not allowing ourselves to get sucked into the story, whether that story is unpleasant or whether that story is awesome. The invitation is to not get sucked into the story, to not get sucked into the circumstance, because that's how we get off the roller coaster. The roller coaster in our life is that when things are going well, we're flying high, God loves me, I'm amazing, I love me. And then things don't go so well, and all the narrative that starts up in our head, right? So what if we can let go of the story, period, all of it? We can just say no to the story and lean into the absolute of who we truly are. And that is present moment awareness. That is no past, no future. That is the beingness of right now. And then there's the piece that for me is so important about holding the high watch, is that it's not just for myself. That we are here to be present with each other. That we are here to anchor and to hold that awareness of truth for each other. And that's what World Day of Prayer is all about. World Day of Prayer is an opportunity for us to... Sometimes what I do is I take the things that are most alive for me on World Day of Prayer, whatever that might look like, and then I extend that to everyone else on the planet who's experiencing it. I'm not alone in whatever I'm caught up in right now. You are not alone in whatever it is that's alive for you now, the good, the bad. There's all these beings on the planet that are also touched and experiencing similar stories. So when we're holding the high watch for ourselves in this, the invitation is to expand, to include everyone who's feeling tired, not just you. The invitation is to include everyone who might be in the midst of a big transition in their life. The invitation is to hold everyone who just started a new job. Could I be talking about me, maybe? But that's happening all over. So I'm not alone in what I'm experiencing. And again, our suffering arises from a false sense of separation. So what if I'm able to actually connect with all those other beings who are feeling just like me right now? And as I step into that field, can you feel that with me? Whatever's alive for you, right? Just understanding that there's a larger container, and that when we come together like this, in community and in Sacred Sangha, when we come together and activate the collective consciousness with purpose, with intention, that what we are saying yes to is being the light, being the beacon on the hill, being the anchor. I've talked about how in the Jewish tradition, there is the idea of the 18 righteous. They're men, but we're going to call them people, right? Because that's how we roll here in Unity. So the 18 righteous people, and that those 18 righteous people anchor good for the entire planet. Those 18 people, all on their own. So if from other faith traditions, we might know them as avatars, bodhisattvas, right? But there's 18 of them. And the trick about whether or not you are one of these 18 righteous people is if you think you are one, then you're not. The idea is that you are showing up in service and in love, and that it is just the beingness of who you are. And in the Jewish tradition, it's considered a mitzvah, it's considered a blessing to live your life as if you were one of those 18 righteous people. And that's what we're doing here at World Day of Prayer. We are saying that we are willing to be that field of love, of surety, of faith, of compassion, of joy, and that we are willing to anchor that for everyone else, the people we love and the people we don't love. Let's be real, right? Lots of people work our nerves. Lots of people are challenging. But when we're stepping into this spaciousness, all of that fades away. So the invitation is always to just hold the high watch for ourselves, for everyone. And that we're doing that from a place of open-hearted compassion. So what we're going to be doing this evening is the labyrinth is obviously here for you to walk. We also have prayer chaplains who will be available for spoken prayer back here on the right. They've set up a little area. And then we also have hands-on healing, which is happening here on the left. There are prayer boxes as you come in through the main entrance on the side where you can write down whatever, whoever you would like held in prayer. And really, the sky's the limit here. You can fill that prayer form, back, front, side. You can get a second one. You can get a third one. You can get a fourth one. There is no limit to what it is that we're placing into this sacred container. And you'll put them in the prayer box. And all of us together are going to be anchoring those prayers. The prayers for wholeness, the prayers for world peace, the prayers for peace and prosperity, the prayers for love and compassion, the prayers for healing. We're going to all do that together. And so where you can start always is whatever is alive for you. What would you personally like to see held in that field? And then can you expand that to open up and to be larger than that so that we literally are a world of prayer? So Christine is going to take us and do another song, which is going to take us into a meditation. And then from that meditation, there'll be an opportunity for you to get clearer. The meditation is an invitation to get clearer about what it is that you are saying yes to placing into this prayer field this evening.
serve you. You are beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful.
We're going to breathe into this space that is being created, this sacred container. I invite you to continue to allow yourself to listen. Whatever it is that you're carrying in your own heart, or whatever your family, your friends, whatever you've seen out there in the world that might feel heavy, hard, brittle. Just allow that to surface. What is seeking to be healed? What is seeking to be held, to be anointed by love? Breathing into that spaciousness. The divinity that you are right now. There's nothing you need to do or prove. You already are the thing itself. Just allowing whatever barriers or small understandings or stories that you might have that is trying to limit you, just feeling them dissolve away. Listening for what is seeking to be released during this time as you walk the labyrinth. Listening for what is seeking to be revealed during this time as you walk the labyrinth. Listening for what it is that you are being invited to anchor right now for the world. What is it that we are placing into this field of prayer this evening, this day? What are we saying yes to more of? That right now we get to be that instrument, the hands, the voice, the consciousness. So as we breathe in, we're just going to allow the silence at the very center of our being to make itself known. Let us listen and rest here. What are we placing in this powerful prayer field for ourselves and for the world? as we slowly begin to come back into time and space, just bringing that wisdom, that clarity with us, holding the high watch for ourselves, being able to see what it is that we're letting go of, whatever it is that we're placing into this prayer field to be transformed, while we're also able to see who we're being invited to become, that we may shine our light more fully and more powerfully. And so I'm going to invite us to actually verbalize, to just bring into this sacred space whatever it is that you're placing in this prayer field, for yourself or for the world, to actually share that in this space. I'm placing sadness and overwhelm, frustration, not enough. What are you placing into this field? Speak it aloud. Make it real so that it can be healed. Healing. Love. Fear. Peace. Compassion. Oneness. Separation. Amen. Grief. Loneliness. Sorrow. Intolerance. Laughter. Impatience. Judgment. Hatred. Let's bring hatred into this prayer field. Meanness. Anxiety. Thank you. Worry. Celebration. And there was one other at the same time. I'm sorry, Barbara. Dancing. So now let's call in what we're becoming. So we've placed all the sorrow and the fear and so what are we calling into this space instead? Dancing and celebration. What else are we calling into this space? Lightness, patience, joy, compassion, acceptance, connection. One more time, but not at the same time. Grace, humor, forgiveness. Everyone just breathe in forgiveness for a moment. Breathe in compassion in this moment. Breathe in that lightness, that joy. This is the space that the yes that we are is being invited into right now. So just allow it. Every atom, every form, every function of your being, just allow it to be requalified, to align with the high vibration of love and compassion and dance, allowing ourselves to forgive, allowing ourselves to move forward. Whatever it is that we are carrying in our hearts, whether it is spoken or unspoken, it is in this prayer field of love and light. Whatever is happening in this world, the challenges, the misuse of our creative powers, right now placing them into the sacred container. We, through our yes, are creating a consciousness of peace and love and light. This is who we truly are. How good it is to anchor this for ourselves, for this community, and for the world. So everyone take a big breath with me as we allow the love that we are to just grow in our beingness. And as we exhale, we're just exhaling even more love, so that it's palpably filling this room, filling this city, filling this state, this country, this world. Just see the world blanketed in this magnificent field of prayer as we say yes to holding the high watch. And so it is. Amen. Ashe. I'm going to turn this over to Christine.
Thank you, Reverend Deanne. So now we're going to transition into our labyrinth walking experience. Is there anyone here who has not walked a labyrinth before? Yes. Let me just give you a really brief introduction to the labyrinth. The labyrinth is an ancient symbol that has been used all over the earth as a tool to help us go into states of meditation, states of prayer. It has some different forms. This one is based on the form at Chartres Cathedral in France, where I got to go a few years ago. What a blessing to be at Chartres. So it's basically just a way for us to center ourselves. We can look at the labyrinth as a metaphor for life and for living in community, because we walk the labyrinth together, just like we live life together. And it's a journey, right? And so you can think of the journey as having 3 segments. When you stand at the entrance of the labyrinth, it's a time to let go and release. It's about letting go of all of your thoughts about what you think, just ways to let go of anything that might be limiting you in your realm, in the mental realm. So letting go, so we're releasing. That's the first part of our labyrinth walk, is releasing. And then at any point, you can receive insight, guidance, and aha. You can just realize something. And that can happen at any point in your journey, but we often think of the center of the labyrinth as the place of receiving, because you've arrived at your destination and you're there to just really commune with whatever that sacred presence is for you. And then you can stay in the center for as long as you'd like, and when you feel like when you're complete there, you begin the journey out, back to the outside of the labyrinth. And it's just one path You don't have to make any decisions about turning left or right. You just follow the path. The path itself will take you. And that portion of the labyrinth walk is thought of as returning. So we're returning to life, we're returning to community, we're integrating the insights that we might be having. And then you exit the labyrinth and you just stay with your sacred experience and contemplate on what you might have received. And as far as logistically, we request that you please not wear shoes on the labyrinth, that you wear outside, because we do try to keep it as clean as possible. If you brought special shoes to wear, if you need the support of shoes, you're welcome to wear them. And but we do invite you to walk in either bare feet or socks. And do we have any of those little shoe cover things?
So actually, the people we borrow this from have asked that we not walk in bare feet.
Oh.
The oils from your feet can actually...
Check that, no bare feet.
So we do have socks and we have the little booties. So you can keep your shoes on and just put the booties on and you're good to go. Or if you're in sandals like I am, you might want to take a pair of socks. We do have those as well.
Wonderful, great, good to know. And so just enjoy your experience. And you can walk whenever you feel moved to walk. There's no certain time. This time, from this point on in our evening, this is all about you and your inner journey, your inner process. We are completely here to support you with prayer, with hands-on healing, with the labyrinth, and with music and presence and love. So have a wonderful experience.
Yeah, and whenever you are finished, when you feel as if you are complete, you're welcome to just exit as you wish, and you're welcome again to come back tomorrow. If on the labyrinth, just know sometimes people move at different speeds, or you're going to meet people perhaps coming and going. There is nothing wrong with just stepping off the path for a moment to let somebody go past you, and for you to step back onto the path, or right, you can just be mindful, as we have to be in life, of how we're moving with everyone around us. Okay.